and use a hard worker too. They wanna see you down, I wanna see you in the coop. I'm from the 6, that's why we have different views. But who can relate when it comes to me and you? Hey, spend some time with you. Pull up on the ends one time with you. No bad mind, bad man, them I look on you. I need you to
What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm here with this gorgeous look, but I hope you guys enjoy watching this video, and comment, like, and subscribe, because I'm going to tell you at the end of this video too. And yes, hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you guys want to see how I got this look, keep on watching. As you guys can see, I've already done my eyebrows. Hopefully they look the same. And if they don't, sorry. So the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using today is the NYX. This is the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette in number 4 Bright. I don't really have any eyeshadows that look like this, that are like colorful like this, so I thought I'd pick it up at my local Shoppers Drug Mart and just do a little look with it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is use my Urban Decay primer potion. And I'm just going to take my Beige Cosmetics. This is the 139 brush. This came in a brush set. I always like to do my eyes first before my face, just so that if I have any fallout, I can go back and, you know, kind of correct that. And the only thing I don't like about the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, it dries really fast, and sometimes it doesn't look good when it dries. Okay, so then now I'm just going to take a little bit of my Kat Von D. This is the brightening powder in golden, and I'm just going to set the primer. That made a mess everywhere. So the first shade that I'm taking in the Bright eyeshadow palette, shade right here. No, I'm pretty sure it's this shade right here, and it's like a magenta color, I think. It looks magenta to me, so I'm just gonna zoom you guys in so that way you guys can see what I'm doing. So my brush is covered. I'm using this brush by Quo. This is the crease shadow brush. And be careful, because these shadows they're not really pigmented, but they do the job just as fine. So I like to take a lot of color onto my brush and then just blend that out. Now I'm going in circular motions because I feel like this technique is better. You get that nice airbrush look. So that's how that should look after you blended everything together. I'm just going to take another brush. This is just like a random Ruby Kisses brush. And then going back into the NYX palette, I'm just going to take this shadow right here. And then I'm just going to brush this into my crease. And then because I'm holding my Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette, Desert Dust palette, I'm just going to grab, this is just like a random brush, random fluffy crease brush, and I'm just going to dip into amethyst right here. And I'm just gonna put it on the outer corner of my eye, right on the outer V, just in a frenzy. Me and my frenzies on the NZ. I like that song. Sanchez, living up, living up. So what I'm doing is just darkening my crease with amethyst, and then I'm just taking that brush that we used for the second color, and I'm just buffing out the edges. I'm going to, because I want my eyeshadow to adhere to my eyelid, so this is the NYX Conceal, Correct, and Contour little palette, and this is in the shade number 2 medium. I'm just going to take this light shade right here. I'm just going to be, I always use this to like carve out my eyebrows and stuff like that, so I'm just going to be taking it and I'm going to cut my crease. This is a very tedious task, so this can either come out good or it can either come out not good. Oh, I'm so nervous. I've never done like a full out cut crease before. I feel like that would be too much for me. Or maybe because I don't know how to do it. That's why I'm saying that. But I'm just gonna take that like right up until there. So now I'm taking, this is the Ebin New York 24-hour eyeshadow single in Blue Sky. I'm gonna open it up and show you guys how it looks. It's just a really nice cobalt blue, really pretty. I'm just going to take this brush by Urban Decay. It doesn't really have a name. I got it in my Naked Heat palette. So I'm just going to dig into that, and look how pretty this is. Oh, oh yes. Maybe this brush is not the brush that I should be using. I need like a, so I'm going to be taking this brush by Quo, and I got this brush in a set. Most of my brushes, I get them in brush sets. I just feel like it's more, it's just worth it instead of buying one single brush, one single brush, one single brush. You might as well just get a brush set, and that way if you have like a specific type of brush that you like, you can go and buy that one brush, but at least you know that you have like different brushes to use and stuff like that. And most of my brushes are from BH Cosmetics. BH Cosmetics has good affordable brushes, and their brush set prices are like beyond reasonable. Where else? I know Quo, Shoppers Drug Mart. I get all my brushes from Shoppers Drug Mart, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and the beauty supply store. The beauty supply store has some good brushes by Ruby Kisses, LA Girl, Ebin New York. They got some really nice stuff over there. So I'm just gonna take this out and just kind of diffuse that blue. Maybe I should take the blue higher. I don't usually like blue, but today I'm going to learn today. I should like blue today. And I'm trying to see what looks better because I'm taking the blue higher up in this one. I think I'm liking it better. That's why I said my eyes sometimes so weird, like sometimes I think that's my crease and it's really not my crease, only because I don't have a definite like defined crease, and I just like have I think I have hooded eyes. That's the word. Yeah, so I'm liking how that looks way better. Some of you guys are probably like, what the fuck are you talking about? But oh shit, I should have showed you before and after. You can still see like this one looks more nice and diffused, more blended together, and this one just looks like it's like blue sitting on top of the purple. So I'm gonna kind of marry the colors together. And just bring that further up into my crease. I'm totally digging this look. I don't know why, but this is giving me like 70s vibes. Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna take another brush, a clean brush, and then I'm just gonna grab this color right here. It's more like a burnt orange, and I'm just going to diffuse that pink just a little bit. Maybe it's a little too high up, but as I'm diffusing it, it's starting to look a little bit better. Moving on to the face, the fun part. Woo. So I've already moisturized my face using the Olay All Day Moisturizer. This is for combination oily skin. I absolutely love this moisturizer. And I mixed in a little bit of bio oil. For my primer, as you guys already know, I'm using the Becca Ava Matte Poreless Primer Perfector. This is great for oily skin. And I don't put this primer all over my face because it will dry out your face. I only put it in the areas where I am most likely to get oily, which is my nose, right here on my face, my smile lines under my nose, like my cupid's bow area, and my chin. I don't really care too much about my forehead, but in the summertime, this primer is definitely going to be your best friend. So now I'm taking my brush. This is by Real Techniques. This is their buffing brush. I absolutely love this brush. And then I'm just going to take my L'Oreal Infallible Demi Matte Finish. I absolutely love this. This is like the equivalent to my MAC foundation. I have a MAC foundation that's like that. I can't remember what the name is, but I absolutely love that foundation. And I'm just taking a little bit on my hand, and as you guys can see, I don't really take a lot. I just take it like where I really need it. Just gonna wipe my hands. And I'm taking my NYX Matte Finishing Spray, spraying my brush, and then get into work. I don't really mind touch opening under my eye, only because sometimes when you're under your eye, concealer powder on a dresser, you might touch opening under my eye. You're really like dabbing motions, just like this, actually like dabbing point. And if you get too dry, spray some spray. And just continue. I just use brushes in general if I want that full coverage. Damn, you pop it. I just like to use brushes if I want that full coverage. And I use blending sponges to blend out my foundation if I want that, you know, that nice dewy look with not so much foundation on my face. But this foundation combined with that primer, your face is gonna be so freaking matte. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my matchstick. This is by Fenty Beauty. This is the Matchstick Matte Skin Stick in Caramel. I've used this baby every single day since I've gotten it. I don't really like to use it sometimes because I feel like it just stretches out my skin. If that makes any sense. Like when you're putting it on, it's so thick, like it just stretches out your skin. and I just put it right there just to give myself a little highlight. And then I'll go in, to make blending more easier, I'll go in with my Pro Girl concealer. This is in Cool Tan. And I think I've seen Makeup Sheila do this, where she puts it like down here. I don't even know if I'm doing it properly, but it just creates a natural contour without you having to contour. I don't even know if I'm doing it properly, but yeah. That's what she does. If you guys want to know what the hell I'm talking about, go check out Makeup by Shayla, or Makeup Sheila. I think that's her YouTube channel name. And then yeah, so I like to wait for my concealer to dry down a little bit, just so it can get nice and tacky, and that way it's more pigmented when you're blending it out and stuff. When you're putting on concealer, you put on like more than you really need it, so I really need the beauty blender to soak up some of the product. And I'm gonna show you guys a little trick that I always do. To dab off some of the makeup, guys. I just fucked up my nose. Oh wow. And then I'm done. No, you're not. The brush that you use to blend out your foundation, you're gonna take it and just go over the lines of demarcations, so that way it has a nice finish. I have like dry skin on my nose and it's pissing me off because it looks like a booger. So you see the difference? So that's just my little tip and trick for you guys. I'm just gonna go under just to make sure that I don't have any creasing or anything. And I'm just going to take my favorite powder. You guys already know this is the Matte and Poreless Maybelline Fit Me 330 Toffee. So what I'm doing now is I'm just setting. I'm just going to set my face. I use this powder to set all over my face because it just sucks up all the oil and it just has a nice clean look to it. And I'm an oily skin girl, so I have this at my whole face. Like literally. I have this at my whole face, or my face will be melting in 2 hours. Like I kid you not. And I'm just going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I'm going to take, I think it's Latte and Earth, these 2 shades, and I'm just going to mix them and pop that under my eye for like a little highlight. I love doing this step because it definitely makes a difference in your face. And now that we've, you know, completely taken out all the melanin in our skin, we're gonna put it back. So I'm just taking, this is my favorite brush. This is like a angled brush, but it's so fluffy and nice. And this is by Quo. I also got it in my brush set. So I'm gonna take, I think it's Nutmeg. It's this shade right here, and I always use this shade to bronze my face. People always get bronzing and contouring mixed up, but bronzing is just adding that warmth back to your face that we took away when we put on all the powder. So you're just creating that warmth, that nice tan look, like you just hopped off the plane off of Jamaica, but no, you just been bronzing your skin. And contouring is more like sculpting out your face, like you're really getting that snatched look. And not every day you want to be snatched, like, you know, sometimes you just want to be a tan, a bronzed goddess, you know. Not every day you want to be snatched. I like to be bronze. I like bronzing more. But I'm going to show you guys how I contour a little bit. So I'm just going to take this Beach Cosmetics brush. This is the angled brush. And I'm going to dip into the shade Espresso. But I don't do extreme contouring. So all the colors that I put on my eyelid, I'm just going to go ahead and put them on my lower lash line. Just so the whole look can be more cohesive. So I'm going to start out with the blue because the blue is the darkest. And I'm just going to stop like a third of the way. And I'm going to retrace that blue shadow with Amethyst. And then bring it out. And then I'm going to go back into that NYX palette. And just take that magenta shade. And just blend it out. And that burnt orange shade, just gonna blend all that out. It doesn't really make a difference to you guys, but trust me, it makes the whole look more cohesive and stuff like that. As you guys can see, my eyes are starting to pop a little bit more. Okay guys, so I'm back. I just put on my lashes. These are by Quo, and this is the multi-pack. This is in the style Glamour, 806 Glamour. So I already put those on. I'm just gonna put on my mascara by Buxom. This is the pumping mascara. I actually like this mascara for my real lashes. These make a huge difference. So now it's time to set our face. I'm just going to take my NYX spray, Anastasia Beverly Hills and Reezy one, which doesn't really have a name. But anyways, this one is blinding, something, 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 something when I'm shining, grinding, grind. Comment down below if you guys know that song, because that song is fire, or was fire. Okay, I'm just going to use this little angled brush and ever so lightly, because this is super blinding. And then I'm just gonna take my finger, put a little bit right there, and you just always want to blend it out so it doesn't look like there's highlighter on your freaking nose. And I don't take highlighter all the way down my nose because it's just gonna look like one big streak of highlight. So you want to put the highlight on where the light hits the highest points of your face. So like right here, right here. This is dark, you can't really see, like the light doesn't really shine on it. And then I'm also going to take a little brush. This is also by Beach Cosmetics. This is the number 5 brush. It's supposed to be a crease brush, but I like to take it up here. That makes a huge difference. Even though I'm an oily skin girl, I just like to be dewy. I like to be shiny. I like to be like matte, but I like to be like bam, like I'm here, like can you see me, like, you know. I just like to be extra. This is from CoverGirl. This is their melting pout matte, and this is in the shade Current Nude, 340 Current Nude, and it just looks like this. And I'm gonna use what's left of my MAC Cork lip liner. I'll show you guys better. Like this. I think I'll not on the way. I'm like, fuck. I just got it. But let's see how it looks with the lipstick. I'm gonna put on my lip lacquer. just to kind of balance it out a little bit. Okay guys, so this is the final look. Okay honey, so I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and if you guys haven't already, please do not forget to subscribe before you guys are leaving. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching guys.